Hey everybody, Pete here in the kitchen. I'm going to do a review of the Vovguu Silicone Food Warming Mat. It's a food warming mat that's very easy to use. You simply roll it out on your countertop. It gives you three heat settings from low to high. The highest is 215 degrees Fahrenheit. The lowest is 140 degrees Fahrenheit. There is a setting in the middle for 175 degrees. It's great for keeping food warm. It's good for defrosting, melting chocolate, things like that. The nice thing about it is it's a very large size mat. Fits on the counter. It does come with a bamboo underset mat here that you can use. I have granite countertops and I wouldn't worry because of the heat sink design of the bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and use the bamboo mat since they provided it. It's very simple to use. Oh, pardon my fingers. We have an AC plug. We're going to plug that in. The plug goes into the side of the heating mat and the temperature lights are blinking. I simply turn it on and it goes on to 140 degrees and the timer is set for 1 hour. I can turn the timer to 2 hours or to 4 hours, and that means it's going to shut off automatically. So even if you forget and you leave it on, it's going to turn itself off. So I am going to find out how long it takes to get to 175 degrees. I can already feel the mat is warming up now. I'm going to use an infrared heat gun, and it's already registering 89, 90 degrees. 91.6, 92.7. So we're about 10 seconds in. So I'm going to see how long it takes to get to temperature, and then I'm going to turn the temperature up to 215 degrees and see how long it takes to get to that temperature. They do say that it heats up very quickly. I'm going to use this to defrost some small sub rolls. I'm going to make some Philly cheesesteaks on my Blackstone griddle and have a nice cold beer while I'm cooking. But in the meantime, I'm going to use this to warm these buns up. They came out of the freezer. They're actually thawing out, but the bottoms are still very cold, maybe still a little bit frozen. So I'm going to go ahead and just put those right on my mat. I'm going to let these buns warm up. There's nothing like warming your buns at the end of October when the weather starts to get chilly. I'm sure you could warm a lot of different buns on this mat. I'm only going to use it for my Philly cheesesteak buns. But let's see where we're getting with our temperature. "120 degrees. That was pretty quick. I'm waiting to get to 175. It's been a minute. They say usually within 3 minutes it gets to temperature. We're going to find out. So here you've got some warnings. It says do not rinse, high temperature, do not scratch, and use in a safe area. So obviously don't put this in the sink by itself. It's nice. It's silicone, so you can just wipe it down with a wet rag or wet cloth. It rolls up. It does come with this handy storage bag here that it came in, so you can roll it up and stick it back in the bag, put it in the pantry. It doesn't take up a lot of space. This is going to be great for Thanksgiving this year. I can put 2 large trays of food. Ooh, that's getting nice and warm now. 2 large trays of food on this mat when they come out of the oven, and I don't have to worry about trying to keep things warm. I can keep the foil pans. I can keep stainless steel pans, anything like that right here on this mat, and it's going to keep it nice and warm for me. So anywhere from 125 to 134 degrees is what I'm seeing now. So 132.7. It's definitely warm. The outside edges do not get warm. It's right inside of this line that I'm feeling the heat here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this to 215 degrees. And right now it's 4:51 p.m. my time. I'll come back in a couple minutes and we'll check out what the temperature is. All right, folks, we're back. It's been a few minutes and I'm getting really close to the temperature here. I have it set for 215 degrees. It's now been 6.5 minutes since I turned it on, And I think it's tough. This is a infrared thermometer. And because this is a smooth surface, we talk about emissivity, and I think I'm not getting a very accurate reading. But if I've been seeing 196 degrees. See if I can get it to 195.4. And again, I think it's because there's a lot of gloss on silicone, so it doesn't get a great reading. But I think it's actually a lot warmer than when you see 170, 168. Because if I touch it, it's hot. I mean, it feels like 191.1. It's supposed to be 215, but I mean, I don't want to keep my hand on that. It's pretty darn hot. And these rolls are nicely warmed. I'm going to take them off because I really don't want to toast them. I just want to warm them up, and now they're actually all the way through. They're nice and warm. I did put some shave steak that was frozen down. I had already thawed it, but it was still a little bit frozen. But I'll tell you, it's nice and warm. I can feel the heat through the package, so I'm going to take that off as well. There's a few crumbs on here from my rolls, you know, and the nice thing about this silicone is I can just wipe this off, you know. It's just a silicone mat. I can wipe it down. You can use a damp rag. You can use a sponge. Easy to clean. When you're done, you turn this thing off, you roll it up, you throw it back in that bag, and you're good to go. So I think this is going to be fantastic for family cooking, for Thanksgiving. Overall, I'm going to give it 5 stars because it's exactly what I want. It's not going to take a lot of storage space. It's not like I have to have a big chafing pan set up on my countertop. And when the holidays come, I'm going to have 20 people here. And it's nice to put a couple of big trays of food outside of the oven to keep warm while I use my oven for something else. So that's it. Again, I'm very happy with it. The price was right, and I think it's going to work great for Thanksgiving. This is Pete. Thanks for watching.